Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me okay, Jessica?
Certainly can. Sorry, I was just trying to find my unmute button then. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Perfect.
And you're recording.
I'm all set tonight. Okay.
All right, I'll mute myself.
Perfect. I forgot to hit record last week. We're all systems go this week. So good evening. Thank you for joining us. My name's Kelly Lawton. I created the Wealthy Networkers group and our free training, but growing our community has 100% been a group effort. So I'm going to just start the call touching on Facebook groups before we carry on. Facebook has changed how they intend for groups to be used, and you no longer have to add people to groups because that annoyed everybody. Let's face it, we all were annoyed being added in constantly to groups. They created the invite button because they want us to use it. So you don't message folk before you invite them to your business page, or if it was a wedding or a party, do you? Because that's not how invites work. So you invite them and then they decide. So you can view a group once you've been invited to it for 28 days before accepting, or of course you can decline at any time. So along with the invite button, Facebook created guides and topics. They want us to join groups and gain value. They created marketplace for selling. So groups should never be used just for selling your opportunity. And that's where attitudes need to change towards groups. So a group should be somewhere that you want to join. And if your friends invite you there, you shouldn't feel offended by the invite because you should be gaining something from it. So we share value for network marketers in the Wealthy Networkers group. And I'm sure most of you on the call are in the group, and that's why you're here tonight. So how we use the Wealthy Networkers group is we invite all our friends to the group and we don't leave anybody out because we don't know what anyone's circumstances are. We don't know who needs some extra help in their business to get visible, and we don't know who needs extra money. So we just invite everybody and leave it up to them. And there's no need to message all your friends first because that is time consuming. And at the end of the day, if you were on the first slide of the call, we want this to be something that you use to enhance your business, not something that's going to take time away from it. So if you've got to message everybody, that is time consuming. So you invite them and then our admin will tag them in a video that explains the group, the training and what the opportunity is. And then you've got access to all our free training. So if anyone decides to create a domain, they're always referred back to whoever invited them if they message one of our admin. Just to keep things fair. But at the end of the day, guys, when you join with whoever you want to join. It's your personal choice. It's just how we use the group if you don't know who invited you. Our group is huge value, whether the opportunity is taken advantage of or not. So people generally are grateful to be invited. So, you know, how often do you get value for free that actually works when followed? And it does work. So what our group is just training and the opportunity. And we always say knowledge has got no value unless you use it and share it. And that is what we do in the Wealthy Networkers group. So you get all the training for getting visible, for creating standout content, how to find new friends, the apps that we use to create a free cover picture. We'll show you how to clean up your friends list. We've got fantastic training on stories. I've had a lot of success using stories over the last 6 months. And to be honest, 6 months ago, I didn't even know what stories were. And I learned the basics and I've made a lot of money through my stories, as I say, over the last 6 months. And then Jessica did a training and I realised that I knew absolutely nothing about stories, if we're honest. I had no clue whatsoever. And I'm starting to get better. So that is like an amazing training that we've got in there. Because stories are huge. If you're not using them, you're totally missing out. And I've shared info on all the easy apps that I use. I'm a technophobe, so anything I use is really easy. And it's just a really friendly community. We've got amazing admin support in there, and it is just network marketers supporting network marketers, just how the industry should be. And our training works. Here is Lynn's before and after, and she said this was just one day after doing the training. Her likes went from, what was that, 4 or 5 likes there up to over 80, and her comments have just exploded. And that's just from one day following what we've suggested. This is Shan's results, and you can see like it's a massive difference there. So it really does work if you follow it. So whether the opportunity is for you or not, please take advantage of that training, because there's no point in posting on Facebook if nobody's seeing your posts. So why is personal branding important? And that's what we're about to talk about. People join or they buy from you, not the company. And endless selling posts on Facebook, they don't work long term. That's talking from experience here. So you need to stand out from everyone else that's on Facebook. And branding you, that creates authority. And this is why we recommend creating a domain for your business. So what is a domain? It's just simply an address on the internet. It's rather than having to remember a long series of IP numbers, it's just that textual address, such as www. whatever your domain name is, .ws. So why should you have a personal one? I always explain it a bit like this. When we upgrade our phones, we keep the same number, don't we, generally? We don't have to send out our number to everyone we've ever spoken to on the phone previously. They just keep our number, we change our phone. Well, creating an easy to remember domain is pretty similar to that. People will remember it and they're going to associate it with you. If you've made it personal to you, that's really important. And should you ever change opportunity, you'll always have the same address. So we kind of think to ourselves sometimes, I think when we get into business, we're married to our opportunity and we're never going to leave it. But you never know what's around the corner. For instance, I've got a lot of network marketing friends in the last week have moved to a new opportunity, and I know 100% that they loved the opportunity that they were in, and I've not seen a single person have a bad thing to say about where they were. It's just that they got offered something that was more exciting, and there's so many of them, hundreds of them have moved this week. Well, if that happens to you and you've got your domain name, everybody that you've spoken to a few weeks ago, when they decide to go on to order products, they're going to be with your new company because they're following the address that you gave them. And it looks professional. Having a personal domain name that's personal to you just looks more professional than giving out your company one. And it makes you stand out from all the other thousands of links in your opportunity. I did a video this week saying, like, I am a convenience shopper. I'll shop with the address that I remember, because when I want to shop, if I want something, I want it now. I don't want to have to message somebody and get a reminder of what their link is. You just want something that is easy to remember. And as I say, if you make it short, you can add it into your stories and things, add it onto your pictures when you're advertising. And it's, as I say, it just sticks in people's heads. So why create a domain with us, opposed to all the other places that you can go to create a domain online? The difference between all the other companies and ours is quite simply that you can earn, and you can earn a lot of money here. It's not a new company. It's a 20-year-old company. The company's called Global Domains International, and they're over 20 years old. And although we're marketing it along with our training for network marketers, anyone can use it, anybody that's got a web address. And from a business point of view, there's no competition. It's the only company in the network marketing industry that is promoting domains. But it's obviously a well-established company, and it's been successful long before network marketers came online, because let's face it, it's probably only in the last 7 years that we've started network marketing online. Before that, it was more in person. So the company had another 13 or more years before network marketers came along, and they were really successful. So it's a company that is going nowhere. It's a global opportunity. You know, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. If you've got an internet connection, you can create a domain name. And what will it cost you? Well, it's only $10 a month. So I think most of us that are on the caller in the UK, that's approximately £7.50 a month. That's 25 pence a day. That is a complete steal for what you can get for that money, which we're going to go on and talk about. So you're going to get your own .ws, that stands for website, domain name, just the same as .com, .info, .net. And it's so easy to do because that's really important. I've had a domain name with another company and it was quite tricky for me to change over because I'm a technophobe. But this, nobody helped me with this. I was so pleased with myself that I managed to do it without any help. You just simply put the address you wish to forward your domain name to in that box there and then hit update. So my domain name is joinkel.ws and I just put the long address into the box of where I want that domain name sent to. So when you click on my domain name at the moment, it takes you to the Wealthy Networkers group. I've used it for other businesses before this, so it's followed me to 3 different opportunities. Along with your domain name, you also get 10 email addresses that you can personalize. So you can check your email on the web, or you can have it forwarded to your existing email account. So for instance, my email used to be info.kellylawton@gmail.com, which was a bit of a mouthful. Now it's just info@joinkel.ws, but there's lots of different things you can create your emails for: bookings, support, ordering, training, win, competition. Jessica was saying last week she uses one of hers just simply for when you see all the free training that's available. If you subscribe to it on Facebook and adverts that pop up, and it ends up clogging up your email address, she'll have one that's just for that, which I thought was pretty clever. And having your own email address, it just looks professional when you're sending it out, and it can help you stay organized as well. And of course, you're going to be gathering contacts if you decide to use your emails more often. It's unlikely Facebook's going anywhere, but should it go anywhere, you'll have a contact list. Now, coming this month, and we are so excited about this, for our domain members, we're taking branding to the next level. We're helping you find your authentic voice. We're going to show you how to explode your business while remaining true to you, because not everybody wants to be the same as their upline. Not everybody's comfortable to be the same as their upline, and it's okay to build your business as you, not as anybody else. So we're going to have personal development training in there, scripts for in the messenger. I know Jessica's doing a complete in-depth stories training at the moment. Everything you need to know about Facebook Lives, should you want to do them. Facebook facts and tips, training on creating a free, easy to do landing page, training on how to create your own PowerPoint. We've got post ideas, guides for creating value in your own groups. And we're going to have regular training Zooms and much, much more in there. And this is provided by the Wealthy Networkers team just for our domain members, and it's included for free. It's included with everything. So for 25 pence a day, you're getting so much value there. And also for anybody that joins between now and our launch, once you're a paid member, you can get a free cover picture from one of these templates, if you haven't already got one, just to help you get your page set up. So a simple way to earn, that is what we are sharing with you. So, and it's using the power of duplication via our Wealthy Networkers group, just a case of inviting your friends and letting the group do the work for you. So for this section, I want you to forget everything else and look at this, the potential earnings with your business head. Forget everything else, just think about this. What will you earn? You're going to earn 10% from every active personal referral each month. So that's every person that you refer, and from all their referrals and so on, 5 levels deep. I want you to think for a moment, forgetting all the businesses that you know, we've got our hairdressers, everybody that's online. Think about how many network marketers you know, and we know that personal branding is the way forward online. That is powerful. So on our website, there is an income calculator. You can play about with it. You can get a link after the call, play about with all the different numbers. But I always say everything in, I think, network marketing is you duplicate. So we'll just play with simple numbers here, remembering there's no limit to the amount of people that you can personally refer. So just saying that you refer 5 people get a domain name, and then they introduce that to 5 people and they duplicate that down through 5 levels, you would be earning $3,905 a month. Now, I know for a fact that I know way more than 5 network marketers. But I know people always say, oh, I don't know that many people, or I won't know that many people that know that many people. So I've gone with 4 people. If you introduce 4 people who introduce 4 people and they duplicate that down through the 5 levels, that's still $1,364 a month. And, for a lot of people, that is close to a full-time wage. If you only introduced 3 people and they duplicated that, that would still be $363 a month, which if somebody said to me, oh, Kelly, do you want to live electric bill free or my council tax free, I would love that. But if all you did was introduce 2 people and they duplicated that down 5 levels, it's still $62 a month, where if I put $10 in the bank, I would be lucky if I made even $1 back. So that is a good profit, and it would cover your domain cost. But please remember that we all know more than 5 people. I know for a fact that I've personally enrolled a lot more than that into the business. And I know that a lot of the people that I've introduced have introduced more than that. It is not going to be a get rich quick overnight, but this is going to grow and it is going to be powerful. They give you a learning bonus just for learning the system. And it's a one-off payment of $25, and it is just going through learning how to do each part of the system. And then for every 10 of your personal referrals, the people that you've introduced that earn their learning bonus, the company pay you $250. And that's unlimited. So for every time 10 people do it, you're going to earn $250. And we've got a weekly superstar bonus. So you earn $100 for every 5 new active referrals in a qualifying week period. And again, that's unlimited. So if you recruit 20 people in a week, you'd earn $500. And they've got this heavy hitters bonus. So if you personally refer 1,000 paid affiliates in any 4-week period, you would earn $5,000. Now, you're probably thinking, God, I'm not going to do that. But I bet you know network marketers that have got a downline of 1,000 people. So just think on this. If you were to contact a network marketer who wants their team to get more professional and they were to get on board, that would be for every of them 1,000 people, you would earn $1,000 every month that they're active. That is very powerful. So how will you be paid? We get paid monthly via PayPal, check, or bank wire transfer. And like I say, who doesn't know 5 people that need or want more money and can afford $10 a month? That's only £7.50 a month, 25p a day. The domain industry is exploding. Industry experts predict over 500 million domains will be active annually in the next 10 years. This company has got no competition in the network marketing industry. It is the only company out there that is selling domains and email addresses. And the internet is going nowhere. I mean, the last year has showed us there's more and more people are online than ever before. And in the current climate, more and more people are welcoming any additional income. And this is, for network marketers, for me, this is a no-brainer. So please get back to whoever invited you here to watch this call and get their link and get starting your journey now, because you get 7 days free to trial the website. So please, please get the link after the call. If you're not sure who invited you, drop your name in the comments when I post this into the group, and we will find out who invited you. But you have to trial this for you 7 days, because you're going to love it. And once you're an active member, you're going to get so much value, free training that's going to help you grow your business. So I'm going to hand the call over to these two amazing ladies here. I always think in network marketing, you want to work with people that are better than you. And I solely believe that. And I don't even know how us three ladies ended up together. We've just clicked, and we are all so different, so very different, but it just works. The one thing that we have in common is we've all got the same passion for helping people. And I just love how driven these ladies are. They're both very successful in their online and offline businesses. And they have got, I mean, I've put on here that Shan's a business coach and Jessica's a stories coach, but they've got so much more than that to offer. They've started putting stuff into our training group, and I'm blown away by what they've put in there so far. But they're so hardworking, and I'm so grateful to be working with them, and I'm so excited for what the three of us have put together for going forward. So I'm going to just unshare my screen and hand the call over to them.
Hello everybody, how is everyone doing? I hope you're all having a good evening. Thanks for tuning in firstly. It's been such a journey. I think it's been a couple of months now, maybe coming up for a couple of months, where we've been connected, myself, Kelly and Shan, and what a journey it's been. Now, I'm used to having a product-based business, but always helping people in the background with things like this. But this taking more of a forefront and be able to help other people in a different kind of way has really, really opened up quite a few exciting doors, shall we say. So having the knowledge that Kelly has put into the group for free, which has absolutely exploded my social media, and it has taken a little bit of extra time, has actually given me the ability to open my eyes a little bit wider, which means that I can give more value back to other people as well. So having that connection between the three of us, and we're three very different women from very different backgrounds, but we all want the same thing. That's why we come together so well, and I think we gel so nicely, and we've got different ideas. We don't agree on a lot of things, which is brilliant because it brings more value to everybody else. So yeah, with this Wealthy Networkers Unlocked, I think even if you're unsure what a domain name is and where you want to go with it, I think for 25 pence a day, get yourself in anyway, because the content that's loading up in that Unlocked group, you would pay an awful lot of money for. And if you're unsure what direction you're going in on your social media, in your business, whether it's a product-based business, whether it's a travel business, whether it's a health and wellness or a service-led industry, you are going to get value that massively supersedes 25 pence a day. There is so much stuff going in there where you can learn from everything. And the free content enough in the Wealthy Networkers group has been so special. Learning about email addresses has been a massive one for me. I was saying last week on the Zoom call last week, when I signed up for my domain name, my email address, as embarrassing as it is, was winky-1@hotmail.co.uk. So you can just imagine me sending that winky-1 email address out to the corporate world, to the CEOs of companies, to leaders of companies, where I'm asking for information, trying to have a higher presence on social media. Yet my email address is winky-1@hotmail.co.uk. So having access to 10 emails, which is included in the $7.50 each month, has been magic for me, because it's been able to give me a much more professional look on social media. So for that alone, I'm really, really grateful. So I've learned a lot in the short time that I've been involved with the Wealthy Networkers. I've learned a lot from Shan. She's going to come on in a second. She's going to talk a lot more about her involvement into the Unlocked version as well, and how it's benefited her. And I'm just so proud and pleased to be aligned with both of them. Like, it's really, really put a higher level of myself on social media, and I'll always be grateful for that. So Sian, do you want to take over?
Thanks, Jess. I just want to say, like Kelly, you said, like, always surround yourself with people better than you. We're not better, we're just good in different ways, and I think that's what makes us work so much. But yeah, for me, and I don't know if anyone feels this way that's on the call, but I stumbled into network marketing around 6 years ago now. And some people are lucky and they stumble into a company with strong training and understanding. I did not do that. I didn't do it. I didn't really understand it. I didn't really gel in the companies that I was. I'm actually my third network marketing company. I have found home. But again, even when I with this, there wasn't necessarily like structured training in place. And do you know what? Yes, I've had some major support from the company I'm in, but I've had some major support from networkers outside the company and leaders from different businesses as well. So when I come across this, I was talking to these lovely ladies, and I was like, do you know what? This is a chance to give back, because there are some great courses out there, and between us, we probably all bought them all, which we kind of realised. And some of them can be really pricey. Some are like $3 to $5 grand a year. And when you're starting out in network marketing, you can't afford that. And you buy the smaller ones, which is kind of what we've all done, which has given us all that knowledge, and we've got expertise in different areas. And it was like, do you know what? We can actually form a really good community here and put all of our heads together and everything we've all learned to kind of do that anyway. And then it kind of occurred to me that on a day-to-day basis, I teach business and leadership. I teach people to run multi-million-pound businesses every single day with different theories and different things. I was like, do you know what? I can actually use this for network marketing, and it's going to be like really interesting to do that. There's different ways of doing things and different ways to like run things and to understand people in a leadership capacity. And I'm having some fun putting those trainings together, and just looking forward to everyone being able to use those. And, you know, just guys, we are really trying to make a community for network marketers here, because it's never had the best kind of thing in the industry. You'll get what I mean from this. Like, there's a lot of competition out there, a lot of can't talk to her, she's going to steal my team, or just hate on me, tell me my business is rubbish and hers is amazing. You know, we kind of feel like that. So we're trying to change that and build a community and share ideas. So yeah, I'll hand you back to Kelly, but yeah, that's been my involvement in this, and you know what, I'm just really excited for what's coming.
Oh, thank you, ladies. Honestly, I'm blown away by their trainings. Shan told me about one of the things that she does in her business, and then she put the training into the group this week, and I was just like, I'm excited, really excited for everything else that's to come. So has anybody got any questions before we end the call? Well, if you think of anything after the call, please reach out to any of us. We're here to help. And if you'd like a link, I'm going to put this recording into the group. Drop a comment under and we'll get a link sent over to you. I can't thank you all for joining us enough tonight.
I have a question.
Go for it.
Sorry for interrupting.
Okay.
I have a question about the 10 emails. How do we get those 10 emails? Do we have to make them ourselves up? Or no. I heard you saying that you would provide emails.
Oh, you mean for the learning bonus? I'll contact you after the call with that.
Okay. Thank you.
Cool. Okay. Anybody else?
That was going to be my question as well, Kelly. It's Savita here.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've got to send yours over. I actually forgot about that. I apologise. I'll do it when I come off the call. Send them over to you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, we'll let you get on with your evening, and it's to say thank you for joining us, and I hope that we'll see you in our team group very soon. And thank you, ladies. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.